welcome to 3 Ring Kennels. I'm Josh Cochran, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get your dog to sit. Now, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be teaching our dog how to do this. And the way that you do this is you have to remember that first and foremost, your dog doesn't speak English. So what we have to do is we have to take natural dog behaviors and pair them with a word. Much like Pavlov and classical conditioning, today we're going to be taking a natural behavior and then add to it a command that we give the dog. Now, sit is a crucial part of all dog training. In fact, it is the foundation for all the obedience training we'll do for the rest of the dog's life. So it's crucial that the dog learn how to do this. As soon as you get your pup, you want to start teaching them how to sit. Now, there's a variety of methods for teaching your dog how to sit. Some of them are a little more harsh than others. But today what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you 2 very simple, very easy, positive ways to teach your pup to sit, even when a pup as young as Shira here, who's just barely 8 weeks old. Now, we've had Shira for about a little less than a week, and she's quickly becoming accustomed to how we do things around the house, and has been introduced to a few things along the way. But today, we're really going to be working hard on showing you how to teach her how to sit. When it comes time to teach your dog how to sit, the easiest way to do this is simply with their food bowl. Now, 8-week-old puppies are virtually always hungry, so it's very easy to get their attention with your food. Now, the way that you do this is you want to set the dog out where there's not too many distractions. And what I'm going to do is get her attention, let her know what's in the bowl, and then I'm simply going to raise it up a little bit in the air, up where she can't reach it, and as soon as she sits down, the food comes down to her. Now, what this does is when the food is above her head, she has a natural tendency to sit back and put her little bottom on the floor. And as soon as she does that behavior, we immediately reward with the food. Now, what's good about this is you can do this 3 or 4 times throughout any feeding, especially if your pup's good and hungry. So what I'm going to do is after she's got a couple bites of kibble here, is we'll repeat this process. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add to it the command as she does the behavior. So let's watch. Sit. Good girl. You tell her she's a good dog, give her a little praise, and away she goes. Now, you can repeat this a few times throughout the meal, do this several times, and before long, your dog will learn very quickly what the word you say means when it's time to do the behavior. Now, another way that you can teach this behavior is not necessarily with the food bowl, but actually doing it with a little treat. Now, I have a little scrap of meat here in my hand, and Shira is anxiously sniffing around trying to figure out what this delicious smell is. And if I can get her attention to come over here, if I do the same sort of positioning with my hand, put it up over her head, get her attention, put it up over her head, sit, and we immediately reward. It's very important that you remember when you do this, that as soon as the behavior happens, you need to have an immediate reward. So as soon as she gets her little bottom on the floor, we end up giving a little treat. Psst, psst, psst. Hey, psst, psst, psst. I do it again. Shira, sit. Good girl. Good job. Give her a little praise and away we go. Let's see if we can do it one more time. Sit. Good girl. And that's how you can train your dog to sit.